Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More. Today is the 18th of the month, and on the 18th we do a collaboration hosted by me called Jewelry Making Fun Collab. And every month we have a mandatory color or colors, and this month it was purple and teal, which I put in parentheses blue, green/blue in case people didn't know what teal was. Option 1 was make a ring, and optional challenge 2 was to incorporate gold accents, parentheses, charms, beads, links, seed beads, etc. So I have had a bunch of different ring forms in my stash from jewelrymaker.com. So this first one, my cat is on my chair, just so you know, so I'm standing. She's like looking at me now like, why are you waking me up, Mom? Yeah, because I was on my jewelry making chair. So this one is a plain silver. They're silver plated copper, and it has these 3 rings. And the other one, then I thought, well, you know, I probably have them in gold, and I do, but they're a little different. I'm trying to get them out, sorry. This one has 10 rings. Now, there's a big difference with that, and that is this one I could fit 2 or 3 beads on each ring. This one I could only fit 1. I think in one case I could fit 2. The holes are smaller. And I actually tried taking wire and putting it through, but I could only fit 1 8/0 seed bead in here, and I couldn't get the wire to go through right. So I scrapped that idea and went back to the hooking on jump rings. And then I'll show you them in more detail in a minute. And then this was a pre-made ring as a pendant, and I was originally going to go like this, but the problem is even with the 2 jump rings, and it should hang right like this, these little ridgy things make it twist. So I decided I actually like it better like this. And these are Swarovski Crystal Amethyst bicones in 5mm. These are from Michael's. I think the color was Parrot AB or something, and this was from Beadbox Bargains, a crystal barrel bead, I think it's called. Alright, so these are adjustable ring bases. This one is 8.5 or 9 before pulling it open any further or squishing it closed more. And I'll tell you about the beads I used in a minute. And this is how it'll flop on your hand. Kind of looks cool. I call them firecracker rings. That's what they kind of remind me of. But I did put a hummingbird on because teal and purple reminds me of hummingbird. And that is actually Tiara Cast, who I think is now out of business. But I had gotten this ages ago from Rings and Things, a whole pack of them. And also I used some little charms from this Organics, which I had gotten at Fire Mountain ages ago, and they're just little gold plated pewter charms. And then same on this one. This one I can only get on my pinky, so I have my mandrel right here. So the primary size is about a 7 on the gold one, but they're adjustable, like I said, both of them. And this one goes down to about 8 3/4, which is about right, because I have chubby fingers. I wear 8.5 to 9, and it slips on pretty easy. So 8 3/4 sounds right. All right, so the bead mixes then, and these I got from jewelrymaker.com too, gold-plated copper. Twisted ring, 30mm. Okay, so I have had for years these different mixes. These were small glass mixes from Fusion Beads, and I had this Plumtastic one, which I've used before. It's nearly gone, but not quite. And this Oceanside one, also from Fusion Beads. They don't have their own website anymore. I'm not even sure they're on Amazon anymore. Maybe they are, I'm not sure. So I've had them and I wanted to use them. But then I needed some little seed beads, and I originally, before I brought the charms, and I was going to use this gold soup from EE Beads, which is long out of business. And I have 4 packs of these. They look like that. And also from EE Beads, this Lagoon mix, because I thought that had teals and stuff. And I did use some of both, all of these. And then one other thing, I brought this in. This is actually turquoise green. These are like 6x4 rondelles, I think. Yeah, 6x4 millimeter crystal rondelles from Beadbox Bargains. So that's what I used. And then here's the Swarovski crystal, Swarovski 5328 5 millimeter in amethyst, and the Michaels beads in parrot. So that's my makes for this month. 2 rings and a ringed pendant that I'll do something with soon. I don't know what yet. I want a necklace to go on it. And yeah, I used the plums, the purples, and the teals. They're different, right? Something different. I was gonna wire wrap one of these. You know how they do wire wrap beads, but I didn't like how it was looking, so I stopped doing that and did this instead. I'm not the best at making wire wrapped rings. Not my specialty, and so I don't tend to gravitate toward them, but I like doing these because they're fun. Now, I did not do wire wraps. I just did simple loops and jump rings. Well, I lie. I did simple loops and I hooked the bead dangles right onto the loops of the ring, but the charms are put on with jump rings. Okay, little gold jump rings. And I realized after like I said, after I made this one in silver with gold accents here, so I have mixed metals in this one, that I had gold ring bases too, but they're not the same. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to check the other participants who will be listed down below. And join us for next month, which we'll keep as a surprise until next month. Ooh, okay. I think it'll be fun next month, so come back and see. Hugs, love, and peace. Take care.